Where there we heard from the Prime Minister who was addressing this massive crowd in Mangalore. He said the people of the country want clean economy. The world today is looking forward to our digital innovations, among many other things. We're now shifting our focus to some other big breaking details coming in. Chitradurga district judge has ordered the police to produce the prime accused, Lingayat Seer Shivamurthy, before the court. The police has asked for 5 days custody. His lawyers, remember, continue to claim that the Lingayat Seer is extremely ill, and this is what is now raising questions whether he is actually genuinely ill or is he just faking it to escape custody. My colleague Ritu now joining us with more details. Ritu, first talk to us about what the Chitradurga district judge has ordered.
So yes, you see the Chitradurga, the judge has said that why is that Seer had been taken to hospital without even being informed, because he was being taken for 14 days of a judicial custody. All sudden, how can there be a movement without even a prior information to the court or to the judge? So that's the question that the judge has raised. But meanwhile, you see the police is over there asking for a 5 day of a custody. So now that it's been seen that a few officials, in fact, have reached the hospital to check on it of a condition, because the Seer side judge are saying that he's in a critical condition, that's a health issue. So that's the reason he was being taken to the hospital. But the judge questions he been taken to the hospital without being informed. So this is somewhere also a violation. But of course, we'll have to see to what kind of a clarification in exact manner the Seer side will put forth to the judge, and then what will the judge then take a call of what exactly has to be done in this.
But Ritu, the larger question is, for the last 1 week since we've been tracking this story extremely closely, there were no claims made as far as the ill health or, some sort of ailments as far as the Seer is concerned. The minute he's arrested, we're suddenly hearing these claims. This was the same Seer who, in fact, had refuted all these claims in a press conference saying all this is conspiracy. We didn't see any ailment being mentioned till then.
Yes, this is exactly the very big point that you have mentioned. You see, the Seer was in fact seen very well doing at the mud premises. We also saw him going for a walking every day morning that we started reporting from day one when this whole incident came into the light. So every day we have seen him at around 7 a.m. that he used to do a walking in there. But now all of a sudden these kind of turns are actually being questioned by in a lot more manner, that all of a sudden how come there is a six issues that have been raised from the Seer side, because he was doing all well, and then he was also being taken to the prison. But in the morning 9:30 around, he was being brought to the Chitradurga government hospital over here when he complained about the chest pain and back pain, throat pain. So these are the issues that he informed the police, and that's when the police had to bring him here, because he was all doing good. We also saw him walking himself towards the hospital yesterday during his medical test. So why is that on all of a sudden we are getting to see him being this critical now? Because his lawyers...
Exactly, which is now raising to the question that is the Seer and his legal team using every trick in the book to escape law and punishment. But Ritu, I'll request you to stay on with us. Let me also now bring in our group editorial advisor, South DP Satish, is also joining us. DP, the big question here is, for how long will the system continue to aid and provide delays as far as the Seer is concerned? First, the police in delay in arrest. Now we're seeing hospital hopping by the Seer. For how long will this continue?
See, District Judge of Chitradurga Court, Judge Komala, has ordered police to produce the accused number 1, Shivamurthy of Murgamat, before the court. And his lawyers claim that he is ill and he is at ICU and he can't be brought to court. But Judge ruled against it and clearly told the police to bring him before the court. And now the Chitradurga police have gone to district hospital to bring him to court, and he is likely to be produced before the court. And judge said that he should be physically produced before the court, and he is being brought to the court. In the meantime, police have asked for 5 days police custody, saying that they have to interrogate him. But the activists are alleging that government is actually helping Shivamurthy of Murgamat to stay outside jail for a long time, because they are planning to shift him to Jayadeva Hospital in Bangalore, claiming that he is ill. And once he is admitted to this hospital, and once he goes into a special ward, which will be declared as a jail or whatever, he can stay there for a long time, and that will hamper the investigation.
Absolutely. This is exactly the question that was being raised even yesterday, that as far as the police is concerned, why didn't they even take over the mutt even before the arrest had taken place? But TP, I'll request you to stay on with us. I want to bring in Ritu back in the conversation. Ritu, will you just give us a recap of the kind of bizarre claims that we've heard as far as the health of the seer is concerned since morning from his legal team?
Yes, the legal team is saying that he was in fact going through kind of a heart issues for a very long time, but from past 15 days is when he raised it very seriously. But all of a sudden at 9:30 a.m., what exactly happened inside the prison? What is that he also told police was, that he is somewhere having an issue and he is going through a lot of health issues. So after that, police brought him to the Chitradurga government hospital, and there he went through all the medical tests like ECG and the CT scan, all that related issues, whatever he had raised. So all that tests he was being done here at the hospital, but then later point as his condition was deteriorating, he was being then shifted to the ICU, and now he is being closely monitored by this medical staff. The doctors are all inside. The medical in fact, for a medical advice, the doctors, the surgeons were also being called from all the way from Davangere. So that's the team who is actually giving a medical advice, and
Correct.
all that. At whatever the information is been assimilated, they have decided him to shift to Bangalore to other hospital because his condition is deteriorating, which they see is it as in the serious condition, because here it is unlikely that he'll be able to get such a treatment here because of the lack of facility. So with all this reason, you see, the decision is being made. Now what we are also learning, the sources from inside the mutt are saying that he is likely to be airlifted to Bengaluru because of his condition.
Okay, Ritu, I'll request you to stay on with us. I quickly want to go back to DP. DP, as you were pointing out, that the Chitradurga district judge has ordered the police to produce the prime accused before the court. Considering the fact that the police has asked for a 5-day custody, how soon can we see this Lingayat Seer being produced before the court?
See, police have already gone to ICU at district hospital in Chitradurga to bring him before the court, and they are talking to the doctors. Doctors are claiming that he is unwell and he can't come to court, but the judge is insisting that they should bring him to the court. Police are waiting at the ICU, waiting for the doctor's consent. Once the doctor agrees, they will bring him to the court and he will produce him before the judge. And if the judge says he is physically fit, she might likely ask the police to take him into remand. And in that case, police have already asked for a 5-day remand, saying that they have to interrogate him. We'll have to wait and see what happens next.
DP, I also want to understand, has the legal team of the seer responded to those allegations that how come we didn't hear about all these claims in the last 1 week?
No, because media people have asked his lawyers, but his lawyers have been very evasive. They are saying that he developed chest pain last night and he was okay till that and all. They are saying that, but he was perfectly all right till last evening.
Absolutely.
And even this morning he was looking fine. And after that they started claiming that he is ill and he has a chest pain and he should be shifted to Bangalore hospital and all. But the activists are claiming that police are actually helping him and the government is helping him. That's why there should be an independent team of doctors under the supervision of the court. They should certify, then only they can believe.
Okay. DP and Ritu, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. We'll continue to come back to you. This is a story that we'll keep tracking very, very closely. But for now, we're slipping into a very short break.